Hello, Equipment War here, and welcome to some Path of Exile. In this video I'm mostly going to talk a little bit about some video ideas I want to make, and also a little bit about the upcoming league, the Delirium League, if I actually pronounce that right, which will launch in when I make this video in about 16 days, so it's a while there, but we are getting there. But when it comes to the league mechanics, the idea of just corrupting, or if you're gonna call it that, an entire map you are in and just make it to get new enemies and all that is mostly the usual stuff of killing stuff and get reward, but that is what the game is all about, so yeah. So I'm definitely gonna do that, and the build idea I have for the league, I want to make a lightning build since last league. I want to make a frost lightning build. I want to make it as a templar. I am considering doing it as a witch, because the witch looks better because it's not an old man. Just kidding with you guys, but that's a little bit of a reason. But I'm gonna make it as a templar because I want to make it heavily crit based. I want to have, if I can, like 80% chance to crit. And I want to do it as an Inquisitor, so when I crit I just ignore enemies' resistance and all of that fun stuff. So that is my idea at least, and I want to make that Templar. And I have made a build guide, not a build guide, a skill tree and a little bit of an outlier build for it. I'm just thinking about it, but I don't have the new skill tree, so I can of course not make a real build guide for how it looks like. When I have my when I have the skill tree, I might want to do a video of how it's going to look like when it is finished, sort of. But I will see how I do with that. But I have an idea for it, so if I don't forget it, I'm going to post a link in the description where you can find my very rough and very likely to change skill tree idea for a build like that. And also this time around seriously considering making some new build guides of my old builds that people like to watch, like my Incinerate Witch, even though that build guide is quite up to date, I wanna say. But just gonna make a new one for the new league so people can find it easier. It's one of my ideas, because I still consider Incinerate to be a very good league starter in most leagues. But I need to first see the new skill tree before I can do that, so I know what's going to happen. And I also want to update my duelist build, because well, let's say that my duelist build guide are very old by this time around and they really need an update, so I'm gonna do that. Let's throw some stuff on the ground here. I'm also thinking about making some builds out of some very old builds, not because the builds are really viable anymore, but just to have some more casual, having fun builds. Like most of my builds are for having fun, of course. That is the main purpose will be with actually playing the game, in my opinion. It's like just having fun. But like the build I'm playing right now is an old, my old crit blade flurry build, but with pure elemental damage instead. And this build is still fun to play, in my opinion, but as you can see, the clear speed and the damage output, it's not up to date anymore with how it was back a few years ago when I originally made this build, when it was actually one of my most viewed videos, and actually almost kick-started my entire YouTube channel. So definitely an old classic of mine, which I still hold dear to this day. But the time of this build's big, very big impact, it's gone, because the game is much more powerful now than it was back in the day. As you can see, I'm having some problem killing even these bosses. Even though this is a relatively dangerous map and I'm cursed with bloody enfeeble. Why do I play enfeeble maps? I hate enfeeble. I hate everything that have to do with enfeeble. I don't know why, but I don't like Enfeeble, and I don't like any of the curses you can get in maps. But, oh well, I cannot talk too much about that. But I definitely want to make some new build, guys, because it was a long time ago and it's starting to getting a little bit frustrating, probably quite boring for you maybe, that I just another build, another gameplay commentary, and a gameplay commentary. Another reason is I haven't been that into making some videos on a quite long time now, because I have lost both some interest in Path of Exile. That is not the game's fault, it's just that, you know, playing it for so many years, and my interest in games have swifted a little bit. I think I said that word wrong. But I still want to play a new league, and I still love Path of Exile. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I just want to make a short video about some ideas and what I'm gonna do. And tell me, comment if you have any ideas of what you're gonna make for the upcoming league. I know it's very early, but you have maybe some idea what skill you want to do, want to make. And even more important, what do you think about the new league mechanics? I think it looks awesome, as usually, but I will have to wait and see what happens. But anyway, I thank you for watching, and I see you guys soon.